Yes, welcome back, guys. Remember, this is with the HR with me, Sohya Wanja, and with us we have Edda, who is a beautician. We're getting to learn so much more about what her life involves and what beauty involves. And for those who want to go down that road of being a beautician, you're getting the insight right here. So let's get back to it. Now, do you think that the beauty industry is a marketable industry? Do you think that it's sustainable such that mtu akiingia kwa industry inaweza kulipa bills, inafanya kila kitu? Do you think it's marketable?
Yes, it's marketable just like any other profession.
Yeah.
You can earn like a doctor here.
Wow.
Honestly, you can.
Real?
If you put your mind to it, you can earn. It is a business just like any other, and it pays.
Yeah.
It can sustain you. It can sustain your family. It can sustain. It can just do everything for you. Yeah, it's a business just like any other. If you take it with that seriousness, because most people think, beauty. Say, beauty,
yeah,
I do it as a part-time, Saturday, but if you take it with a lot of seriousness, it pays.
It has some good money in it. And you've talked about working as a team, here at Blissful Whispers Wellness and Spa. What do you think is the importance of teamwork when it comes to following your career as a beautician?
Teamwork is everything. It's everything. I cannot be everywhere. So once your team is motivated and is they can be able to relate to each other very well, that means work will be done. And the only way you can achieve teamwork as a boss is to service leadership, not to impose or be a dictator. You be a servant to them. So I look at ways every day on how I can serve them better and how I can improve their lives. Maybe through training them and things like that. And eventually you find the team is motivated. They even come up with ideas. Let's do this. Let's do this. If we're able to do this. So the ideas come from them. So to be able to keep a motivated team as a boss or as a team leader, you need to be a servant to them. So that you can be able to understand where they're coming from and you're able to work better with them. And according to you, what makes a good beautician? A good beautician is one who is ready to learn. Always ready to learn. Everything that comes up, you're ready to learn. You're always teachable. You can be corrected. You don't take it personally. You're ready to learn. You're ready to research. You take it with a lot of passion. You want to know why things happen. You just don't do things. You want to know why they happen, and you want to improve yourself every day.
And would you advocate for someone to be employed or self-employed when it comes to being a beautician?
The journeys are very, very different, but you can start from being employed so that you see how it goes about and how a business is. Not everyone can run a business. Very true. It has a lot of challenges. So you can start somewhere and then grow as you continue and as you wish. But it's always good to start around as a business setup so that you know what you're doing.
And when it comes to costing, I know that's a very, very sensitive topic. In many occasions, we've heard of freelance people, freelance beauticians who have gone for a gig, alafu hawakulipwa, ama wanachezwa wanalipwa, like money that it does not match up the value for what they've done. So what would you tell freelance, like when it comes to costing? How do you figure out how to charge your clients?
Costing is especially when you're beginning, you're like, you can't ask for deposits because I'm still new in the market. They won't agree. They go somewhere else. But for us here, we take our clients on bookings only because our rooms are limited. So we take our clients on bookings, and for you to confirm a booking, you have to pay a deposit so that we know you're serious. It's just like you walk into a doctor. You have to pay your deposit, and then you have to book an appointment, and then the client now comes in. That way you'll avoid a lot of hassles or somebody not showing up, somebody not paying, and things like that. Those are things that learned the hard way. There are people who have refused to pay, so that I had to harden my skin so that I can be able to now ask for things like that. It goes even further to contracts, especially when you're doing weddings. It's good to have a signed contract. How many people am I dealing with? This and these things like that. It's good to have a small contract so that you can sign it. In case they breach the contract, you know where to start. And also for costing, it's normally very tricky for a beauty industry because once you buy a foundation, you don't know how much foundation, the amount of foundation is going to be used on your face or on another person's face. So it's a bit tricky, but with time, you're able to track. This foundation, I bought it at 5,000. How many clients use this foundation? So per client, approximately maybe 500 or something like that. And then the other products you do the approximations, and then you can be able to mark up your profit and then come up with a cost. Yes.
So depending on the products that you're using, but most of the time people freestyle, like anaka kutoa pesa ngapi, anaka pesa mingi, acha 2K. I tell my team, like every person, whether somebody comes with a Land Rover or whatever, whatever
not judge anyone. We have already costed our services, we know how much they are. Even if it's somebody who's coming with a whatever the client, the price should always remain the same because that is honesty.
And you need to exercise that virtue when you're working on something for it to go to conclusion. Wow, guys, I hope you're following through with this conversation. We're learning so much from Eda, and if your passion is in beauty, I hope you're picking the pointers that you require so that you can become better and you can be more motivated to pursue this career further. Now, you talked about a time where you were doing this part-time and then you were working another 8 to 5 job. So do you think it's possible to like juggle, like to do it alongside something else, some other career, without feeling drained?
It's really hard, but you have to start from somewhere, because for me it got to a point I was like, no, I can't be able to do it's either I choose this, I can't have it all. I choose either my passion or I choose the 8 to 5 job, which was paying well. I don't think my business was paying well at that time. But I had to make the choice of where to go at that time, because it's so hard to give 100% to your work, 8 to 5, and make sure people are not messing you up in your business at the same time. So it's really hard to tackle the two. But for starters, you can always start that and then eventually make that decision. You decide where to put more effort in. But what I'm getting from you is that passion is really important in whatever it is that you do, because passion, despite the fact that the business wasn't giving this career path of being a beautician wasn't giving you too much money, or the money that was matching up your job, you still had passion for it, and you had to make the sacrifice of following your passion. And look at where we are right now. You're proud of where you've come from. So guys, again, passion is very important in whatever it is that you do. Make sure you follow through with your passion. Okay, so you've talked about refresher courses that are done. Do you do them online, or do you have to go physically to study, or how does it happen? I like physical classes. I like seeing what somebody's doing. That's what I like. I just like physical classes.
And what would you tell to these people who are learning via online? Do you think it's possible for you to like learn doing makeup? It's practical, like makeup and beauty and all that, hands-on. Do you think it's possible for someone to learn it online?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible, but for me it wasn't working. I need somebody to correct me and tell me, no, do this, so I can have the confidence to work on someone. I think a physical class gives you that confidence, because somebody will tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. That's why even us here we offer some of those courses. So those people who've learned online and they come here, it's totally different.
They don't know things.
They don't know how things are done practically. You give them something, you give them someone to work on, and it's totally different. So it depends. Maybe if they're quick learners, maybe
they can catch on. But it's better if you do it physically. Okay. Wow, amazing. Guys, unfortunately we're coming to the end of this show, but I'm hoping you're picking the pointers if you want to be a beautician. So what word of advice would you give to someone who is out there and wants to go down the path of being a beautician and is probably figuring out, like aja figure out ni nini anataka kufanya as of yet? What word of advice would you give them using this camera right here?
So I will tell them victory is all in the mindset.
Yeah.
So if that is something you're passionate about, go for it, and go for it 100%, not 50-50.
Yeah.
Just decide that is what you want to do, and then do it fully and wholeheartedly. And then be ready to learn. Take a lot of courses that you can. Some of them are free. So take those courses, learn about makeup, history of makeup, everything that needs to be learned. Learn about them, and keep on growing yourself and learning each day. Yeah.
And are there any like complementary courses that someone needs to do in order to complement like being a beautician? Like let's say client care, so things like that.
Customer
PR,
care.
marketing. Are they important as well?
Yeah, they are, but I've not personally done it. I think I'm just...
It just comes naturally. The people who have such personalities,
so it just comes naturally. But I've had to deal with people, you don't know how to deal with people, maybe those are courses you should learn. And there are so many tutorials on YouTube. That is something you can learn, how customer service and things like that. Those are things you can learn online so that you can be good.
You can be better.
People,
But again, it's very important for you to go to school so that you can get those skills, so that you can implement them.
But above all, your skill beats everything else. It beats the location where you are. It beats the equipment you're using. So long as you have the best skill, it beats everything else. People will come from wherever, anywhere. So long as you have value that you're adding, you can.
That is what sets you apart from the rest. Okay, and for those who are maybe looking forward to like witnessing some of your works, where can they get you?
So as we're located here at in Nakuru, Nyayo Gardens, opposite Nyayo Gardens. This building is called Wapcom House. We're also on our socials, Blissful Whispers Spa, on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And also, can I share my number?
Yes, you can.
So our business number is 0700-339-606. Find us there, and we can't wait to serve you.
Amazing guys. So for those who are looking forward to pursuing beauty, for those who are interested like me in what is beauty, you can reach out to her and she can help guide you, she can help mentor you. And remember, it's very important, if you're passionate about something, make sure you follow it to the ladder and follow the right steps so that you can get to that point. Okay, whether it be it going to school, go to school, whatever it is you can do to make yourself better in your craft, make sure you do it. Again, as she said, skills beat everything. Okay, location, material, everything. So make sure you work on that skill, work on that craft, and I will see you guys in the job market. And remember, here at With the HR, we say there is no luck in career, but it's when opportunity meets preparation. So go out there, prepare yourself, and I will see you in the job market. My name is Sylvia Wanja. Enjoy the rest of your viewing. Bye bye.